Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of my Bloodborne Effective Run. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. First I want to highlight that we have in fact fully upgraded to +8. Before really doing anything else in the game, we pretty much have to fight a boss. There is one thing we can do, which a lot of players don't do. We're going to go ahead and pay a visit to fake Iosefka. I really want the rune that she carries. It's very good for this build in that it produces bullets upon parrying, so this will inadvertently increase our blood vial amount, because we'll no longer need to rely on, or have really an incentive to rely on, blood bullets. I'm going to show off a couple ways to fight her. One way, if you're underleveled, and ironically I die in it, and then another way to just straight up fight her because we've got a +8 weapon and we're pretty well leveled at this point. Definitely up to snuff for fighting her and all of the bosses we have access to, including Lugarius. First, let's pay a visit to our friend.
Have I heard of Bergenworth? Afraid I can't say that I have. The locals aren't apt to share any local history. I'm afraid I may not be of help for much longer.
Unfortunately, our friend here has caught the blood sickness, and as we've seen in Old Yarnum, they'll begin to transform, which stinks. I quite like the guy. He's the only, well, not the only, but he's the first really nice person you talk to on the night of the hunt. Gives you advice. Doesn't necessarily open his doors, but doesn't shun us outright either or laugh at us. A very nice guy. So currently we're using a few runes here, but we're going to be getting, like I said, a very specific rune from this lady here. You can also get a lesser version of the rune from killing the nun, our friend Adela. She drops a lesser powerful rune that upon a critical or a visceral attack will give you a blood bullet. Fake Iosefka's will give you 2, and if you feel like going into Chalice dungeons, you can find a +3 variant.
Oh, hello. You're alive. Good. I've received another patient. This time, I'll be trying old blood. I've achieved much, and I owe it all to you. Take this as thanks. Custom made. And cheers to the discovery of kinship. Doesn't it make you feel warm inside? If you find any humans, bring...
Now, her dialogue is a little bit different because we've discovered her secret, and we didn't call her out on it. So she doesn't really feel a need to hide behind the pretense of curing people anymore. It's an experiment. She's trying new things, old blood, and all kinds of stuff. We sent the beggar to her so that we can defeat him in a much easier fashion. And we'll have evidence of that here shortly, similar to how we had evidence of Iosefka with her blood vial when it dropped. I think she's trying to recreate these creatures. I'm not really sure. What a lot of people do, though, they will wait until after defeating Rom to take on fake Iosefka. And what that does, it does a couple things. It, for one, makes her passive. She's not able to attack the player anymore, and also it reduces her health effectively to 1 HP. And then you can also get one of the umbilical cords from her for the secret ending. There are actually a total of 4, and you only need 3. So I value the rune that she drops much more than I value the umbilical cord, because you practically run into 2 of them. Don't really have to go out of your way to get them. And then a third, you either have to come here or you complete Lady of the Night Ariana's quest. Or complete her quest, or really just visit her after Rom. And you can get the cord from her by after putting her out of her unfortunate misery after that point. If we were to visit her now, she would be complaining of feeling sick. So, poison knives, great strategy for NPCs that are a higher level than you. Especially if you can space them just right. It either takes 4 or 5 to poison her, and you'll need to throw them in rapid succession. If you're too slow, it'll definitely be 5 or even 6. And that's the dangerous part of this strategy. You have to throw so many subsequent knives together to get her poisoned. It'll take off about 1/3 of her health. Well, maybe more than 1/3. It's hard to say. Not quite half of her health. Yeah, coming in here just aggroes her. I don't know if after aggroing her, if we can what's the word? If we can continue our friendship at this point. I'm not sure. Like, so if you back off and leave, if you'll be able to get rewards from sending her people in Yharnam. Not quite sure on that front. But, yeah, this is the strategy. You got to maintain a solid distance. Now, that Augur of Abretus, while it is a long-range attack, it is not her longest-range attack, and that actually ends up costing me quite a bit as I try to go for parries here. I can't tell if that's normal poison or fast poison. I think it's just the normal slow poison. Now, one of the reasons it takes so much to poison her, if you look at her outfit, she's wearing the white church robes, which I believe have the highest poison resistance in the game. And she may also have a poison resist rune. And that's it for me. I'm dead. I had to go for the throw. But I also needed to heal, and her gunshot just got me. So now, I've only got 2 poison knives. Not much of an effect on her. I'm just going to straight up fight her, and see how it goes. She's kind of a mixture of a few enemies. She's like a mixture of Mikolash and the Bloody Crow. But not as bad as either. She's got the moves of Mikolash's first phase, but she actually has a weapon. She's also going to throw the numbing mist at you to prevent you from healing. So that's what that note from earlier was about when I say beware of blood vial. But get a good few swings in if you've got enough health, and just get away. She, for whatever reason, does not run at you. She walks slowly. I don't know if she's permanently in lead elixir mode or what, but overall she's relatively pretty easy chump change if you have enough health. Just go in, get your swings in, and yeah. It can't be that she has the lead elixir. Look at how much she flinches. She tried to use a spell there. We got her at the right time. And now we have the Odin Wraith. like I said, will give us 2 bullets upon use. So that's that. Thank you for watching my latest video. I hope you all have a wonderful day and you stay safe. Next time, we'll be taking on Amygdala.